Yo, what's up guys? Happy day! Today we're gonna talk about making some money with crypto together. How we talk about investing in crypto all the time because it's now a bear market, as you noticed, and of course we have some great buying opportunities right in front of us. But these are mostly longer term plays, of course. If you feel like I don't have the right amount of money to invest yet, how can you make more without going to the McDonald's every single day to work there? By trading, of course. If you don't know how to trade, this video is perfect for you because I'm gonna show you how to trade, but you can also copy my trades. So I'm using Fairdesk for a while, and I turned like $200 into $3,000 in a month when Bitcoin was ranging. I didn't trade for a long time as Bitcoin was quite boring, but the market is finally coming back alive again, and now we can trade. So what you can do is go to the link in the description, sign up to Fairdesk. The nice thing is that you get a 4% return on your first deposit up to $600, so that's some free money to play with. And what you can do then is you can go to copy trading and search for Fomotion. Here you can follow my profile, so you can follow the trades that I'm making, right? I have a 83% win rate, so I'm doing very well. Last week I did a little less good, but of course you always have better weeks and worse weeks. But overall, I'm killing it right here. So you can just follow me right here. And if you have money in your trading account, you automatically following the trades that I'm making. So you do not even have to do it yourself. So in this video, if you want to do that, just go do that. If you feel like, but I want to learn a little bit about trading, I'm gonna make a real quick video now on how I trade, how I look at the market, and the things you should pay attention to, right? Because yeah, trading could go the other way around. How do you keep yourself safe when you are trading crypto? Well, let's take a look at that. So when it comes to copy trading, there are a couple of coins you can trade, not a lot yet. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, BNB, and XRP. If you go to the general trading section, you have a lot more, of course, right? But, this is enough for now. So I already opened a small long position on Bitcoin. Why did I open a small long position on Bitcoin? What I do is, if I look at the chart, I usually put it on, like the 4-hour chart, give or take, right? And when I look at this chart, I see the following, right? So if we go look at what Bitcoin is doing right now, you'll see this. What's the range? Look, if you have this blue arrow right here, you can pop up your toolbars, right? And what's the range Bitcoin is currently in? Well, with its fake outs and everything, it's kind of between this range right here, right? So let me make the lines a little thicker for you guys so you can see that. Here we go. Oh, whatever, doesn't matter. So this is kind of the range that Bitcoin has been in since the last, almost a week, right? And we are now basically at the lower side of the range. So this is where I'm interested in to put a long for Bitcoin, right? Therefore, I'm longing Bitcoin right now, and I'm doing this on a 5x leverage. I will open a new trade in a second so you can see exactly how I do it. Maybe if XRP or Ethereum looks tradable, we can look at that, right? For now, this is the range that Bitcoin's been in. Although, how do you keep yourself safe? Because like in a range, it's at a certain point it will break out, right? So we will break out to the upside or to the downside. Now I am guessing right here that it will go up. So what if it goes down? How do I, keep myself a little safe? Well, set a stop loss. It's very simple. It's very simple. If you set a stop loss, you know that you will be okay, because sometimes, like mostly this is the range, by the way, because with a stop loss, it basically means that you are okay with losing a little bit money, but that's to prevent to lose a lot of money, right? That's basically it. So in this case, I feel like, yes, Bitcoin had these fake outs, so you can set your stop loss too tight. But if there's a little fake out, like if you were longing Bitcoin right here, for example, and you set your stop loss right here, you got a fake out, your position is gone, and it's gone right back up. That sucks, right? So you want to leave a little room to set your stop loss, of course. You do not want to set it too low, because then again, you also lose a lot of money. In this case, let's check out where we are. I have set my trade right here. So it's on a 5x leverage. I don't really use more than 5x. And I would like to set my stop loss slightly under these previous fake outs, right? Because if Bitcoin goes there, then I doubt that it's a fake out and maybe it broke the range. So that's 2% down right now. If it goes 2% down on a 5x leverage, and then I lose 10% of my trade. That's okay. That's okay for me, right? If it goes to the upper side of the range, I make 170, give or take. So also around 2% if we count this fake out, so I can gain 10%. Risk-reward ratio, you can have way better risk-reward ratios, but I also prepare to add some to my trade when Bitcoin goes more to the downside of this range as well. So I would like to set my stop loss at around $22,250, right? So if you trade right here, I will show you in a second when I open a new trade, but let me set my stop loss already. So $22,350 is my stop loss. You can also set your target point, your take profit. I always say target point, but it's your take and profit point, give or take, right? I will keep a close eye on it, so I won't do that manually. And usually what I do is very simple. I don't take too big trades, right? Some people, they post on Twitter, 40% here, 60% there. Bro, it's very simple. If you start with $100, right? And you take 1% every single day, you compound that, within 3 years, you're a millionaire. With just 1% every day. And then the risk is basically zero. So you can trade like very, very quick because you want to make the most money. But on the other hand, the slow but steady approach works as well. Like it's now up 0.5%. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not going to close it right now. But, you know, I don't want to aim too high. So let's take a look at a new trade to see. And if you are already following me, you are now also in profit, right? You get what it's like. You are also $1.5 up, or at least 0.4% up on your money right now. So therefore, pretty interesting maybe following me right here, right? Let's take a look if there are other opportunities. So let's take a look at Ethereum. And sometimes you want to take a look at more than just what you see right here. So if I go to my trading view, pop up Ethereum right there, maybe we can get a little more information. Now, what I do see on Ethereum, though, is that Ethereum Bitcoin, this is the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, is pretty at the low end of the range, right? I mean, if we take a look at this, this is the lower end of the range around here, and the upper end of the range is around there, right? This is ranging in between these two lines, give or take. So, you know, could definitely go up, but that's on the Bitcoin pair, of course. How is Ethereum USDT looking? Well, Ethereum USDT is looking like it's not as strong as Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin already broke out of its range since November. Ethereum is not there yet. Matter of fact, it is now at the moment, you know, getting rejected in that area. It did break its bull market support band, so I expect that if Ethereum comes down, it could test around $1,400, give or take. So that's something to look at. But let me take a look. Yeah, I mean, it broke out of this horizontal, as you can see right here, and it's now down to retest it, right? So usually what it does, when it has such a breakout, it breaks out, retest, go back up. But in this case, I feel like has Ethereum the strength to, you know, go up further than this, right? I mean, we are now sitting at pretty high levels. For the longer time frame, I wouldn't be longing at all, as I think there will be a pullback. But for these short-term trades, you saw me doing Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, right? It's a short. That's a trade I'm planning to close today, right? Stochastic RSI on the weekly is getting pretty overheated. On the daily, it's going down, right? So we are going down. On the 4-hour, it's already oversold. So on the 4-hour, I think Ethereum might have some steam to put in a new pump, to be honest. Right? So I don't know. Let's take a look. Ethereum. How is the range for Ethereum? if we look what Ethereum did, it took a pretty big hit, right? So if you were shorting here, yeah, congratulations. Bounced perfectly off this moving average, by the way, like almost perfectly right here. So it was a really good support zone. And now it's trying to get back up. Although, if you take a look at this, where's that line? Here we go. You'll see that where we are right now is a lot of resistance, right? And once we broke it, it turned into support. Once we got down, it's a lot of resistance again. So I think this might be resistance right here. And to be honest, putting in a long on Ethereum at this point doesn't look that smart. I feel like I want to wait to see what Ethereum is going to do right here. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all, right? That's basically what it is. If we take a look at what it did here, if we can draw a decent trend line. Well, it's not decent, but as you can see, what Ethereum basically did, it was climbing up this diagonal line, was climbing up, and now it broke. And it also broke this support right here. So Ethereum is looking quite weak, but then again, it is pretty low compared to where it was the last couple of days. So to put in an extra short at this point doesn't feel good. So I'm leaving Ethereum for what it is right now. Cardano, I usually check out TradingView first. I just like the touch and the everything on TradingView. Cardano Bitcoin it just put in a new low last week. So well, at least new low of this range at least. But you know, Cardano Bitcoin, it doesn't look that good for Cardano Bitcoin, to be honest. Put in a new low a couple of weeks ago, beginning of January. Oh, it's still going down. Just got rejected of this trend line again as well. So although we might see a short-term pullback to the upside, Cardano is just looking really weak at this moment. If we look at this range right here, it is since August 21 going down, and it's now struggling with this diagonal and the bull market support band. So Cardano is something I feel like, yeah, I can definitely pull in a short right here. So that's the last thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna leave you alone. Again, links in the description to Fairdesk. Sign up, go to copy trading, search for Fomotion, follow me right there. Make sure to have some money on your trading account as well, right? So you have your profile and you have your copy trading dashboard right here. So go there, put in some money right there. So, but when it comes to Cardano, I feel like, yeah, maybe I can put in a short, and that's maybe for the slightly longer time frame as well. So set your leverage always, because the standard is 20x. Be careful with that, because you can get liquidated in no time. And I have $2,000. Let me put in, how much is this? Sorry, USDT margin cost. If you fill in that, you see exactly how much it's going to cost you to put in the trade. So yeah, I'll go with 30% of my money. So let me short that. Check. Let me take a look. What am I doing right here? Cardano, short the market, 26%. Let me take a look what I'm doing. All right, I had to give it a refresh, working again. It wanted to play with $10 million or so. So if you use this, you can see right here what you are going to pay for that trade exactly, right? Now, I have an available balance of $1,600. I don't want to play with too much money, of course. So out of that $1,600, I feel like, okay, I'm going to put in a $300 short for Cardano. So it's a 5x. It's on the market, not the limit, but market. So it takes the current price and I'm shorting it. So if I click short, you can see my short in Cardano right now. So we will let that ride, see how that goes. And let's take a look if there is something else that we maybe can trade for now. BNB, I don't like trading BNB. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. BNB is a good steady coin for me. You know, I'm not fucking around with that. XRP, let me take a look at how XRP is looking. Okay. It takes 6 years, but it's finally showing some strength. Let me take a look. Is XRP still in its uptrend? Because it was going up quite well, right? I mean, that was an awful line. Well, give or take, right? Bounce up, all the way up. Fake outs, but still holds. And it's still holding. So XRP is at the moment pretty strong, I must say. Let me pull it up in TradingView. So guys, if you trade, you do not have to have TradingView. You can also use Fairdesk, of course, but I like to confirm some things with TradingView because I'm just more used to using this platform. But XRP dollars, let me take a real quick look how that is looking. It is struggling with this diagonal at the moment, as you can see, since November as well. Got a rejection right here, got multiple rejections right here. We had a fake out, but we didn't last, and now we are underneath that line again. So looking at the long-term trend for XRP, I would say down, hard down. Also because it's now struggling with this 20 weekly moving average. So also the weekly time frame is getting it's not oversold yet, but it's getting there, right? So for the long term, I would say short XRP. For the short term, yeah, that's a complete different story, of course, right? It's a complete other trade. And as I just showed you, that's showing strength, but it is facing that resistance here as well. So I'm gonna put in a short for XRP as well, just on a 5x leverage as well. So I have the room, so I don't get liquidated or anything, right? Because I think XRP is more likely to break this uptrend than this downtrend, right? So that's just my assumption about XRP. So I'm gonna put in short for $300 of XRP as well, right? Now, where do you want to set your stop loss? Well, XRP is facing at the moment already resistance, but you can see right here it had, you know, these fake outs, so it could get there. So if I would set my stop loss, I would set it at 44 cents. There's a lot of room, I know. 0.44, it's a lot of room. If I lose that, I will lose $120, but it's okay, because I also think that XRP could come down all the way right here. That's 18%. Let's say 20% times 5. That's doubling your money, right? That's 100% in total. So that's $120 loss, or $600 or $300 profit, right? So in that case, it's a good risk reward ratio for me. So that's it for now. I think we got some pretty decent trades in for now. And what it does over the very short term, like ADA down 1%, you know, let it ride. Set your stop losses, like I didn't do with ADA yet, by the way. So let me set a stop loss with ADA as well. Shorting ADA. Yeah, chart looks the same as XRP, right? 39 cents would be my stop loss for Cardano. So 0.39 is my stop loss for Cardano, right? So in that case, like I said, sometimes you just have to set your stop loss. So sometimes you take a loss to prevent a bigger loss, but the risk reward ratio is very fine. So with that all being said, thanks for watching. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification, go to Fairdesk, links in the description of the video, search for Fomotion, follow me right there. If you feel like, I'm gonna leave it to you, and if you want to do it yourself, this is kind of how I do it, very shortly. But if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them and I will be there to help you guys. Have a very lovely day.